Come on in. Good morning to you. It's not a beautiful day here in the city, but it is what it is. Thunderstorms on the way. It rained yesterday. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I just got out there and got wet in it. Gonna do the same thing today, probably. Mm-mm. I got an hour. That's what I got this morning. I'm heading to the office after I leave. Y'all, I know one thing I got to do today. I got to get that oil change today. Rain, shine, sleet, or snow. Got to keep that transportation on the go. So y'all can just come right on in. Because this morning, you know my pen pal friend. That one that's always got that pen in his hand. And I done told that man to put that pen down. I think I'm going to call him this morning. He vexing my spirit. I don't like for people to be vexing my spirit. So y'all come on in. As y'all come in, bring a friend. And I'm going to tell y'all in a few minutes what I got to talk to him about. Let me call him right now. I ain't got time to wait. He better be there and he better answer this phone too. Ring, ring. Let's go. I got things to do, places to go, and people to be with. Hello. Good morning. It's me again. Chatting with Ms.V. I know what time I normally make my calls. I needed to talk to you this morning. I need about an hour of your time. That's it and that's all. So come on in, sugar. Come on in, sugar. Y'all drop y'all's come. I'm not talking to you. Hold on. Let me talk to my chat first and tell them when they come in, if they have anything to say or want any questions asked, feel free to drop those questions in the comment section and I will ask them for you. Okay? Good morning, everybody coming in. Bonjour, bonjour, comment-allez-vous? Who is that? That's Miss Audrey. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Let me speak to my people. Hold on. You know who I got on the phone. You know who. Hey, Elaine. It's pouring rain in Richmond. It's coming this way, baby. It's looking bad outside. But I got to go. Duty calls right now. What's going on, Aqua Blue? Hey, Vanessa, pretty vibes. Grand rising to you too, sugar. Oh, and a service mate in the building this morning. Good to see you. Okay, so let's get on with this phone call. Because like I said, I ain't got all day to fool with you. I'm back to you. Come on in, y'all. So, first of all, I'm not rude. How you doing this morning? Okay? I'm doing well. Ain't nothing wrong in my life. I'm doing quite well. When I wake up and my health is good, everything in life is great. Okay? So these are the questions that's on my mind. And then I'm going to do like I always do. I'm going to try to read a few questions to you from the chat too. American people want to know. Shoot. So, first of all, did you give Hamas some new deadlines? Like Saturday at 12 o'clock. You told them people that they need to hold on. You can't. We can't talk at the same time. We cannot. So you told them people that they had a new deadline until Saturday at noon to release all of the remaining Israeli hostages. Well, my question to you is, if they don't release them, what you gonna do? Because you ain't told us nothing. You ain't told the American people nothing. We don't know nothing. We just know what you said. That's what came out on the news. What you mean fake news? Why the news always got to be fake? We had never heard that till you got in office. Oh, okay. So all all hell is going to break loose if they miss the date. Say what? What kind of stuff is that? What kind of hell? We already living in hell. You done already put us in hell. How many days you been in office? You ain't been in office 20 days yet, have you? Oh my God, Jesus bless the mess. Okay. So what brought this on anyway? What had happened to make you want to go and say what you said? A Hamas spokesperson accused Israel of violating a ceasefire. And then you put them kind of sanctions on them people and told them what they was going to have to do. Okay. We ain't nothing in our control. Hey, you were elected president. So we just got to deal with it, I guess. I don't know. But do you realize what you're doing? More to come. Oh, Lord. I thought we asked you to put that pen down. Why do you keep attempting to issue orders beyond your authority? That's what I want to know. Huh? You're the president, but that's beyond your authority. You're not taking it through Congress like you're supposed to. They make the final decision. You ain't know that. So you just gonna keep writing them executive orders. I hope you throw something up against the wall and it stick. Okay. You can do whatever you want to. Well, whatever they let you get away with. Hold up. This lady here got a question. Says he wants Gaza to be with the new Monte Carlo. Is he aware he's building on holy ground? That was the question. What's the answer? What does it matter? She just told you it's holy ground. You're going to build where you want to. Okay, guess that answers her question. Okay. All righty. I'm just looking to see if I got another question here. I don't know. Let's see. Aunt Esther's in here. Aunt Esther say, damn you. Gave them until 12 p.m. Saturday. Good luck with that. All hell breaking loose. They better run. That's what Aunt Esther said. So they better run. Look, you should have thought about that before you did that. You know who you're fooling with. Uh-huh. What's up, Cloudy? Beautiful name for today here in H-Town. Man, I'm not talking to you right now. You know when I'm talking to you. When I am talking to you, you ain't answering no questions. No, sir. You bypassing Congress. You gone beyond, way beyond your constitutional limits with your presidential power. You don't think so? Oh, guess you told me then. Mm-hmm. Look at it. No. But look at here. Look at here, man. Don't start nothing. It won't be nothing. See, we wasn't having no problems with them people over there. Everything was so calm with no chaos going on. You started up all this stuff. Now, in a fight, you don't know who's gonna win and who's gonna lose. You don't know in a fight until it's over. But one thing for sure, somebody gonna win and somebody gonna lose. That's a fact, Jack. But why we got to go get involved in all this stuff when we got enough problems going on here? You done caused all kind of chaos. Now, I'm gonna tell you about it. And you know Bill Gates, he defending USA. Yeah, he sure is. Oh, you were unaware. But But why would you want to even cut it off anyway? Huh? You're trying to cut the budget. So you don't care if people live or die. You don't care if they get no kind of aid, no kind of food, no kind of medical aid, nothing. Just you out of here. Well, we kind of see that from the last time you was in office. You know, when you said that pandemic was a hoax. Lots of people left up out of here. So I saw it the first time. Huh? So here's another question. Miss Audrey want to know, why are you getting rid of the penny? The copper penny that we spend every day. What's the point? It's gonna save a penny. Because you're gonna have to give a nickel then, I guess. Tell us how that's gonna go. So in my mind, I'm thinking if you get rid of the penny, then you're gonna have to give a nickel. And then it ain't gonna be no penny to give you back. So on every nickel you spend, you making a penny. I get it. I know I'm smart. I'm real smart. Yeah. All you gotta do is sit down and think. Okay. And then my Texas friend just want to know, what is wrong with you? You know, that's all kind of stuff out there being said about you. That you might be suffering from dementia. You just trying to make the most money you can make for the rich and let the rich get richer. You don't even care nothing about the people who put you in office. That's what the people saying. I got my own opinions. You call that man a little weasel, and you ain't worried about him. Well, he probably ain't worried about you either. He in the ultra wealthy too. I don't think the ultra wealthy is worried about the ultra wealthy. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Aunt Esther's back. She got something else to say. Don't worry about who Aunt Esther is. And that ain't got nothing to do with nothing going on in the world. Just listen. 12 p.m. I advise them to run and hide. Yeah, that's what exactly. And that's your thoughts too. Okay. So 4 federal judges has put a stop to some of your mess. Are you going to respect those judges? They can't stop you. They can only block you. All right, Miss Audrey, there's your answer. They can't stop him. They can only block him. That's his answer. Okay. All right. Are you aware by building, he will definitely escalate tribulations? You don't know nothing about no tribulations. You a builder, but you can't do that while you sitting president. So who you gonna get that contract to? Elon gonna take the contract. We gonna talk about him in a few minutes. Just hold your horses on Elon, okay? Just hold down now. So MSNBC says Elon has been blasted for overreaching. You don't think he overreaching? Why do we need him in that anyway? He already the richest man in the world. What is he gonna get from this? Huh? Oh, more money. Okay. Well, at least you starting to make some sense today with what you saying. And I can't disagree with you. Why did you waste taxpayers' money going to Super Bowl? You left at halftime. Why couldn't you wear a sweatshirt and smile? None of her business. Well, you look, you're not gonna be disrespectful now. I'm not having it. No, we don't disrespect each other over here. We don't do that. You're gonna have to stop it. Okay? Going on with all that. Oh, you want to go back to MSNBC? Oh, okay. So they say y'all continuing to try to scale back the government. That's what's on the news with buyout offers for the federal employments, the employees, uh-huh, causing fear and confusion. But the deadline was already February the 6th. We ain't heard nothing. When you gonna tell us about that? Oh, he apologizes, Miss Audrey. He just a little rude like that. Now what? Why you went silent on that? Moving on. A judge has blocked your executive orders that seeks to end birthright citizenship. Were you aware of that? Why would you want to block a birthright citizenship? It's plain and simple. Birthright. I mean, you have rights to a citizenship. But then, so to me, it just looks like you don't want people. But the people you want to be here. That's it. Because you said in everything that you say is an immigrant out of here. Okay. And then you're going to block our birthright citizenship. So we going to be no more than animated objects of artificial intelligence. That is the wave of the future, the way you and Elon trying to go, right? Okay. And that's agreeing with me. She said it was very calm and very peaceful. So you stepped off in there with that 2K, 2.5, and started just rolling it out every day. You probably took out some stock with the pen people, didn't you? You making grand theft money just by buying pens and taking our stock in it. Why you didn't tell us so we could do it? Okay, this Lexi, she don't believe you can think by you can't think past signing your name. Who making the decisions for you now? So you and that vice man that wrote up all that project stuff, you just carrying it out. It ain't no decisions to be made. Well, okay. I ain't here to argue with you. I'm here to question you about some things. Okay? That's it. What's up, princess? Yeah, that's the lady from Canada. Uh-huh. She free to come into my chat. She don't have to live in this country. Don't nobody have to live in this country to come into my chat. This is the internet. You remember it's around the world. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Um, Bill Gates owns Google. Flow of internet through Windows. Laughing my ass off. He crashed it. We are screwed. You ain't worried. You got artificial intelligence. Y'all already passed the internet. Well, what y'all using? Why we ain't using it? It's antiquated. Who told you that? Excuse me. I ain't mean to sneeze. I turned my head. Okay. Now you know that didn't make a lick of sense there. What you just told me about that artificial intelligence stuff. Why can't we use our own brains like we've been using them? Why everything gotta go artificial now that you up in there? Huh? This lady say it sounds like you want to get rid of money, period, making it a digital currency. Just use cards and forget the money. And then you could shut down the whole Treasury Department. And that'll save the government money. They don't have to pay the people to go up in there. Look, anytime you're dealing with chemicals, it ain't that safe up in that farm, no way. But that's what you could be spending the money on. Making it a little safer up in there. You ever visited the Treasury Department before? You the president, you can go out in there if you want to. You got clearance everywhere, don't you? Mm-mm. Uh-uh. That ain't gonna work, sir. It's not gonna work. Y'all can't even keep up with the cards that's going out there to the people now. They falling into the wrong hands. People are always hacking and scamming because they use their computer. That's what they doing. They running numbers. That's what they get up and do all day, every day. They let the computer run all night long. Bing, there it is. And why don't you fix it where? If you plan on going to taking the money away and going to digital currency, you got to come up with something where you can lock them cards. Every card ought to have a lock on it. And one. It's too many of them out there. And everybody gonna have a different rule and regulation. I don't agree with that. This lady asked the question, are you happy with everything you're doing? Perfectly content. Okay. Okay. So let's get back to some of the things that I read now. That a federal judge had to block you again about this Treasury Department and that data systems. They said that the risk that you are doing could be irreparable. You don't agree? You don't have to. I'm just telling you. Just you know, when we chat, we just talk about it, okay? You very seldom even say anything. So I'm glad you have a word this morning. Okay? But I need to know, why did Elon have access to all the stuff you gave him? Why did he need it? Why he need to be over the Treasury Department? Because he a rich man. And because he happened to cut down on the government expense. So that's his job now. Oh, and you get smart again, and that's enough. Oh, okay. I ain't mad at you. I don't get mad, okay? What is Vance doing? We haven't seen or heard from him. He don't move until you tell him to go move. You tell him just sit down. For the next 4 years. I saw where you didn't even endorse that man for president in 2028. Did you do that? Or was that fake news? You did. You didn't give him an endorsement? Oh my word. So actually, Elon, from where I sit, what I'm looking at, he got more power than Vance at this point. Yeah. Now, one of my subscribers brought up that game. And she was asking, why did you leave so soon? You spent all them millions of dollars to go down there. What was the point? and you left before the game was over. And you ain't really being nice to the Eagles at all. You being a little rude. Now, you know in every game, somebody going to win and somebody going to lose. But you wanted the Chiefs to win, so you had everything set up for them. A big celebration. Well, how you think they feel about you now? You don't care. Do you realize how many millions of taxpayers' dollars you spent on going down there to that game? But you talking about cutting government expenses? Am I talking to the same person? I can't be. I cannot be. This lady want to know, is it true that you employed Elon by the government illegally? It ain't no more illegal for you to employ him than it is for you to sign an executive order because you're the president of the United States. Okay. All right then. Were you aware that there was a plane accident out in Arizona last night? Ain't nobody tell you. You should have known. Who is advising you in the morning about what's going on? Where your advisors? You should have done called that family by now. Yes, somebody died. One person died. Okay. I ain't here to argue with nobody like you. And not at all. Okay. This lady says AL isn't a simulation. It can be detected. For AI, I'm sorry, it must have multiple. Bill Gates will up the ante. Get ready for the big bills. All of y'all just getting richer and richer. You know, y'all know what y'all doing? You ain't got nobody poor around you doing nothing. Mm-mm. They ain't in your circle. You knew that you knew that when you went into the White House. And I knew that from your president the last time. When you when you were there the last time. I just didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Yeah, well, you know, it's a right to vote for who you want to. You know, perhaps a lot of Americans, millions of Americans probably didn't see it, but now they know. You know, they've been protesting all across the United States and stuff, right? Uh-huh. We gonna get in the most stimulus checks. That's what we need to know. This is what the American people want to know. Are we gonna get any more stimulus checks? Any none. You don't believe in it. You ain't got time for it. You got time to sign all them other bills while you ain't got time to sign a stimulus check once a quarter. You cutting out everything anyway. You could give us a little help on the backside, don't you think? Huh? What? Well, let's keep it moving. Because I can't with you. Baba up in here. I'm telling you about asking about who people are. You ain't gonna know them if I tell you no way. Do I ever ask you about who anybody is? You always asking me questions, being nosy about who over here in my chat. But I ain't asked you nothing about who up in the White House with you this morning. No, I didn't. No, no, sir, I did not. Mm-mm. So are you inviting them eagles to the White House? Probably not. You don't have time for that. Okay, but do you have time for this? Do you have time to answer this question? This lady wants to know, are you going to shut down the government? What you mean? It has been shut down before. Where were you? If you keep doing what you're doing, it's going to automatically shut down. You're taking all them federal workers away. Who going to be in there doing federal government work if there ain't nobody in there to do it? That's what you want to do? Oh, we. No, you can see that's it's really irritating you. I'm sure that you can't do nothing about them federal judges because once they in there until death do they part. You can't move them. They for life. They blocking you too. They ain't playing. They said that your administration is violating court orders. That's what they said. That's why they blocking you. Not just you, the whole administration. So this lady said you ain't gonna answer no questions, no way. So have you ever given any thought to just resigning? So you won't look like Nixon when he was leaving, waving bye-bye after they impeached him. He had to go on about his business. No thoughts of it. No thoughts of resigning. Never. Uh-uh. Baby. So if you have a family member to get raped by someone and cause a pregnancy, but they want an abortion, will you allow women to make a choice and not the government? That's a done deal. You ain't even gonna think about that. That's left to the state. Well, what if it happened to you, your daughters, or your wife? That's your business. Oh, but the American people have to go by what you say. I get it. I get it. I get it. I got it. Is Elon rigging up those planes like he did those voting machines? Because there's a lot of planes coming down. A lot of planes ain't making it to their destinations and stuff. But it only started when you got up in that office. Yeah, when you went in there. They back to the Eagles. They want to know if you going to invite them Eagles. You already answered that. Probably not. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm on the phone. They probably missed that. I don't know. No, ain't. Don't worry about the McDonald's and all that. McDonald's is with you. Yeah, that's they playing your tune and is. Yeah, and that's the back. She say you ain't lying. It seems like an airplane crash once a week, and it's just about coming down to that. So the federal judge told you about your administration. They done blocked almost everything, thank the Lord, that you have done. And they told you to lift that freeze on them billions of dollars on the federal grants. So the children can go to school and be productive citizens and become somebody. Look, that's been for years. Brown versus the Board of Education. Why you going way back, messing up things that was better for folks? Now that's better for everybody. That's just that you look. You being biased against everybody when you start messing up education. Now I'm gonna need you to think about that, and I'm gonna need you to put it back in there where these children can go to school. Look, I'm not trying to hear all that. What you talking about? To put well, the people gonna block it anyway if they ain't already blocked it. So I'm not gonna worry with you with all that. They don't need it. Why they don't need it? Elon is working on artificial intelligence. What that's got to do with the children going to school? Or you just gonna let every other country be smarter than us? Only ultra rich are gonna be able to make the decisions. Oh, okay. People are no longer needed in the grand scheme of things. Huh? Well, who gonna fix the artificial intelligence when it go down? One robot go fix the other. I can't with you. You just say anything. You will. You don't even stop and think before you speak. This to me, you know what you sound like? Just like you sound like the first time when you was in office and you let that pandemic get up in here. Uh-huh. What you mean how you let it get in? Planes were still flying. And what nobody told to wear no mask. You didn't even support Dr. Fauci. What is you talking about? We just blessed to be here. It wasn't our time yet. That's the only way I can look at it. You did tell us it was a hoax. I don't care if you don't remember. You told us that. So you're being accused of using budgets to pay the ultra wealthy. Is it true? That's all American people want to know. Are you cutting these budgets, is what I'm saying, and paying the ultra wealthy? Who said it? The House Oversight Committee? Were you not there when, or nobody advised you on that either? Well, that's where it came from. You doing the single largest wealth transfer in the history of the United States of America. Yeah. You done had Elon to slash trillions, not millions, not billions, but trillions. Uh-huh. From the government. Man, let me tell you what you did. Since you playing crazy here this morning, you playing real dumb with me. You went into the Department of Education, you froze up them funds. You didn't care nothing about them school lunches on them tables for them children to eat. You've been messing with U.S. aid to places that need it, and we might need them. With what you doing to help us get through it, when they come for us and we ain't even prepared already. Uh-huh. Department of Labor, you don't remember messing with them. The Department of the Veterans, who went out there and fought for this country. And your next step, if you can get away with it, is Social Security, which ain't government money. It's issued by the government. It's paid by the people who went out there and worked for it. for years. And instead of giving us a raise on the money that they took from us, some of us 40 years. And what's that little stuff on some jobs? They still taking it out on people that's over 65. But you ain't putting it back into a paycheck, are you? And you know you want to mess with Medicare and Medicaid. Mm-hmm. You could get some trillions from that. Yeah. Medicare. No, you got that backwards. Medicare, you pay. The people pay. And ain't no government assistance on that. They take it out of my check before I get it. The Medicare. Uh-huh. And everybody else's check. And in the process, you still transferring wealth to the richest on the planet. Okay. We're going to see how that's going to go. Mm-hmm. Like I say, some people are beginning to get it now. Yeah, that's why they out there protesting, doing everything else. Some of the same people that put you up in that office. They ain't too happy with you now. Mm-mm. Then, now people say they formed a committee and they want Elon to come and testify in front of this committee to the American people. He don't have to do it. You may have him doing something else. Lord have mercy. Did I hear that you want to make a part of the Gaza Strip a resort for the people? Did you want to build ultra hotels and just make it a beautiful place for everybody to come? Who gonna get that contract? That's what I want to know. And people of color gonna get the contract if you can go through with that. Yeah, a world-class resort on the most beautiful water. That came out your mouth. Mm-hmm. And then this man is so wealthy. I saw the other day where he gave $250 million to the Trump campaign. $250 million? It ain't no way you wasn't gonna get in the White House. You was bought up in there. Bought, not brought. Yeah. Oh, so you got it like that. You got it like that. Moving on. Moving on. So, the American people need to know about this here too. Since he's so wealthy, is it true that he's $200 billion richer this year than last year? And $170 billion richer in 1 month after you took office? Facts. Unbelievable. One man. Is it true that you got 20 billion that was given to him? What you mean you don't understand? Okay, let me back it up. Does he have, I have to state this like a lawyer would state this, okay? For you, because you again, you act like you don't have no good understanding. But is it true that 20 billion in contracts has been given to him by the federal government? 20 billion. Oh, you ain't looked at it. You don't know that to be a fact. But you're running the country. You don't even know where the federal contract's going to and how much they. That's what you want to say. Fine with me. Sounds again like a transfer of wealth to me. Are you declining to endorse J.D. Vance for 2028? Yes or no? No. Okay. So I'm just sitting here thinking, you really are making America great again. Some didn't get it the first time. It's like the Verizon commercial now. Do you hear me now? Yeah. Is it known to a lot of people now? Mm-hmm. But word on the curb. This is off the street. This ain't had nothing to do with the news, okay? It's the word off the curb. Is that you took cancer grants from Oklahoma State University. Cancer. Cancer. It's still a deadly disease out there that many people are plagued with every day. Ain't been cured. Well, we can't catch it. I have the cancer cells in our body, rather, because we can't catch it. It's in our body. It's either active or inactive. So if you take the Medicare and the Medicaid from the people and you stop at these grants that's going into these universities that's doing studies on cancer, then maybe that's our next way out of here. We can say pandemic was your first call, and then you do that, this could be the second call. Uh, uh, Hello? Oh, you still here? Oh, you gone silent now. Okay. So there's some mega farmers also. Uh-huh. That are crying out for help. Mega. Make America great again farmers. They crying out for help. What you gonna do for them? You don't help them. How we gonna eat? We gotta get out there and raise our own. For real? Okay. Well, you told us. Okay. You ain't got no money for that. For the food. You throwing tariffs on everybody, every other country. We can't afford to go out there and buy that food when you start throwing that tariffs on there. Get them farmers some money so they can grow this stuff here in the United States where it won't be so high. And leave them Texas school vouchers alone too. I'm sure they need to eat. You know what? Remember I told you this. You definitely a game changer. You done changed the game out here. Yes, you have. I just thought of something. While you were on Air Force One en route to the Super Bowl in New Orleans on Sunday, you were talking politics on that plane. How I know? Because the reporter said it. Now, if it ain't true, they said it. The reporters that was on the plane with you, they said it. That's what they said when they got off the plane. Well, what they told us is that you assigned Elon Musk to government potential fraud debt payments. How much money he making doing that? It ain't like he need it. Is he doing it free for the country? You don't remember nothing about that. You don't never remember even the reporters being on the plane, much less them getting off the plane speaking about it. Well, according to them, you said that the country's debt might be lower than reported. So you put him in a position to look for potential fraud. That's the word on the curb from the reporters who were supposedly, allegedly on the plane with you. You don't know. You was busy. Okay. You getting tired. You hungry. You always hungry. Well, call down to the kitchen again and tell them to make you a breakfast shake. Mm-hmm. They don't make you what you want. I don't believe that. Because you get what you want. It probably ain't nobody left in the kitchen then if you ain't getting what you want. You done fired everybody. You fired. You fired. You fired. You fired over here too. That's what you went down there and did. If it ain't nobody to make a breakfast shake, that's because you done fired them. Is it true that we the people of this country, now I need a yes or a no on this. I don't want no off the wall answers. You ought to know what the budget is. Okay? Now that's part of your job. So it's been reported that we are $36.2 trillion in debt. Yes or no? Yes, people. That's a fact. Okay? There was also a little hint that the U.S. Treasury Department is an interesting problem. Is that how you gonna get rid of it? You see it as a potential problem. What problem is it causing? I don't see where it ain't causing no problem as long as it's making money and it's distributed through the Treasury to the people who earn it, work for it, get out there and go get it legally. Okay. All right. Well, let me get back to my comments here because I got to go. I ain't got all day to fool with you. Senator Jasmine Crockett from Texas is excellent. Can she be added to the cabinet, please? And yes, she's a Democrat. So let me tell you a little bit about her because I know you don't know her. You probably had never heard of her before. Jasmine Crockett exposed Elon's corruption and his cowardness. That little black lady. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she a black woman. And she is. And she's 43 years old. And is. She's a Democrat, an American lawyer, and a politician from Texas. You ain't never heard of her. Elon must didn't tell you. Oh, yeah, baby, she had him fighting bad. Yes, she did. Better ask him, baby. She worked in the 30th Congressional District. Oh, she been around for a little while, a few years. Around January 3rd, 2023, she came in the office. Smart, too. He couldn't even deal with her and her questions. And can you please not cut the Meals on the Wheels program and the free lunches for the kids? Could you please not? Elon Musk is saying he's starting universal income, meaning humans don't have to work because AI will do all the work. That's pretty much true. Okay. All right. Uh, are you aware that thousands of FBI agents are suing you? You ain't worried about it because you got rid of them illegally. You okay? Moving on. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right then. Well, I ain't like I said, I got something to do. I got an appointment at 11:30. I can't be here with y'all there. I'm gonna have to call you back tonight. Yeah. But let me tell you something before I go. Do not pick up that pen today at all. In fact, done this week. Just act like you done did enough for this week already. Miss Carol coming in here and say you messing with the University of Cincinnati with diversity. You doing too much. Now I'm gonna ask you real nicely. Before the people ever got out there and started marching against you, I told you what to do. But you see, you hard-headed. You don't want to listen. Huh? Okay. Okay, I'm getting down to the last questions. What are you going to do to protect us in the event of another pandemic, like the problem we're having with the bird flu right now? We're not already protected. Every strand is different. That's why they keep coming out with different shots every time, inoculations. That's how you got it before you left office. Because you didn't believe it. This too shall pass. I have to go to rocking when I hear stuff like that. So it'll just go away on its own. You ain't got no plan. Obama and Biden left you a plan that you didn't follow. And you let it get up in here. And you ain't got no plan for the future either. That is not in his 2025K project. Sorry. Okay? And don't go out there telling the people to drink no bleach no more. You told them people that the first time. That's when I knew things wasn't right in your head then. You know that. Why would you even come out there and say that? Diversity to everyone is not supposed to be the same. That would be creepy. Okay? But anyway, I got to get off this phone now because I got things I got to do. What you mean where I'm going? Since when you start paying bills up in here, I got to tell you where I'm going. When you start paying car note, insurance, and gas, then I am probably going to be able to tell you where I'm going and what I'm doing. But right now, ain't got nothing to do with you. You just go you stop signing them bills. And I pray that all them federal judges keep blocking them bills and go find something just in case another pandemic break out since you stopping federal aid and medicines into all them countries because the planes is still flying. Yeah, they ain't stopped flying behind nothing that has happened. So that means people are still global, moving around the world. Yeah. But I'm going to need you to do a little bit better than what you're doing. If you don't know, just leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, what's your intentions for today? Huh? You already in the office signing bills. I can't with you. Have a good day. Goodbye. I can't. My ear hurting, my mind gone. I cannot deal with folks like that. They don't listen, they don't make sense. They got the power and the money, and they doing anything and everything they want to. Thank y'all for coming in, listening to the mock phone call to the president, but all I can do is call him up, bring these things to his attention, and then see where he going with it from now. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.